Ziller, Grasshon getting biggest bear. Goku, your biggest bear stacks have been reset. You are now a super small bear. But how you two doing? How's your day going off? Starting off? Why in the hell is my fucking... Jesus Christ, dude. I hate... Oh. Like, I haven't even ran Spotify on my phone today at all, and it's still controlling the volume for Spotify on my PC. That shit pisses me off. I hate that. I hate that. I hate how they keep, like, forcibly integrating things. Because I tried to look up if you could get that to stop. But, at least from when I last looked, it didn't seem like there was a way to not let that happen. Aside from just not being logged in on your phone. Which is extremely annoying. I'm not a big fan of all these, like, forced integrated things. Day's been well, even though you didn't sleep at all last night. Oh, rip. You just got insomnia, or was dormant, or what happened? Just one of those nights. Just one of the nights. Fair. Fair. Hopefully you get some rest tonight. Bro, my arms are like... Jeez Louise. I had a... There's a bed frame from, when my old man initially, whatchamacallit, almost destroyed his hip, right? So, they gave him, one of those, like, hospital beds that can, yeah, they can do the moving things. And, it was twin sized, and so we took it apart today and put it in the garage. I think he's gonna take it with him. I don't know if he's gonna take it with him on this one or if he's gonna take it with him on a different one. But even taking it apart, that shit is heavy. And I had to go, like, I had to grab it because we have it in the second bedroom, so I got to go down a flight of stairs with like the parts and stuff. And now my arms are like shaking, even though it's been like an hour since I did it. It's like, I don't even know. It's like those fatigue shakes sometimes when you lift something that's like too heavy for your muscles, or your muscles are just like, oh, what? I like stretch my arms out to kind of get them to stop. Can't type like can't type like this. Okay. But yeah, the harp, I had more stuff for it than I was expecting. Honestly. The Veritas is definitely gonna be the part that takes the longest. The whatchamacallit. The rest of that's like not that bad to get, honestly. I was kinda caught off guard with how many of the Ideans I had already for Temperance and Justice. Didn't realize I had like over 100 of each. The Luster was one that I almost was short on. I think I only had like, I have like just enough. I think I'm like 51, 52. I know. Over. So it will loop to user line function. Good to know. But yeah, so that'll probably be the next thing I work on after I finish Frau. Because I don't think I can get either of those Veritas from the chest that I'm working on. But I'm pretty sure it's just Sun and Devil Veritas that I can get. Pretty sure. From like the fire zones, right? Or like Sun Fire, I think Star. Sun Devil Star. Dark one occurs more. Oh, yeah, that would make sense because the dark one wanted 5 like IDs because I didn't want any of the gospels. Which, funnily enough, I think that's the one I'm gonna try to work on. Like after I finish the that one. I think that's the other one I've seen people use the most because it's the sword. Yeah, because instead of like 5, 10, 15, 35, it's 10, 15, 20, 50. But that one's gonna take a bit more time. Actually, let me do the. I technically should be starting on the coding, but my brain wants to finish setting up the other thing. Cause yeah, cause I was going for the. I was gonna go for the two. Well, the plan was to go for whichever ones don't take devil stuff, and then out of that go for whatever whatever oh right, this is when we did the schedule for the games to play. We played all of this. Played this. We haven't played this. We did play this. Didn't get into versus. Probably won't be revisiting this. Tales of series. Goodbye. What have we gotten? Gotten this. I need to redo this for. I should have redone this for 2025. Wow, it feels weird. Pretty about this one. I don't even remember what Redfall is. Sin Duality is now like questionable. That came out like last month, but it seems pretty bad. This is Rest in Peace. Rest in the Pepperones. I don't think and then probably need to do this. This is like future. Probably after moving and making some money. But yeah. Boost. Amplify. For melee. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that one like third, actually. Because I was thinking world vexing since uh staff axe. I mean, there's a lot of characters that use staffs that are really strong right now, and there's actually a decent amount of axe characters that are pretty good. And then the the sword one, because well, it's the sword one, and then probably that one was the third one I was gonna work on, and then I'd probably work on the water one and then the fire one after, because dagger, spear, and katana gun. That's kind of like the order I had been thinking. Because like, what is it? Pro isn't like super short term, right? So I'm not like too rushed for it. Like I might even take a break from farming Frau to try to at least get the one for the wind harp up and running. You don't need to worry about possible. Stuff. Oh, you need different ones. Oh, oh, that's kind of interesting. That one shooter that involved vampires somehow. Really meme because. Oh, right, that one. That looked really cool. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, there's been so many games this year that like looked really sick and had like really good ideas, and then they just totally just shit out. Like for instance, Sin Duality was supposed to basically be Tarkov, but you're in an anime mech, which to be fair, I kind of think they should have just done like a co-op game or something. But like it flopped so hard because it's like mostly negative on Steam right because the servers are shit, and there was an exploit that was being abused by players, like by certain players really hard, where they can make a shit ton of money and have really expensive mechs. But then the thing is that the game has a function where you can take other people's mechs, right? So the problem in Light is that if the person took one of the exploiters mechs, they would make a shit ton of money, right? And then what the developers decided to do is that they just went and looked at everybody that had like egregious amounts of money and they hit them with like negative 99 million to their account, just hard and fast. Like not even just reset it to a low number, just put a negative on it. So a lot of people who didn't know what was going on got hit and are like apparently minus 20 something mil in debt in the game. And you literally just can't play the game apparently because you can't afford to like insure your stuff. And then once it dies, you got nothing. Like it was a, it's a bit of a shit show right now. So it's like, oh, well, guess we're not going to worry about that one. All right, I'm going to skip the anima because I'm pretty sure we'll be fine there. $140 minus. These Astros are gonna get like tossed out because I know I have a good amount of the everything else. Look at the Astros. I'm just doing this so that when I check what I have, I don't have to keep bouncing back and forth. It takes 95. 95, and you said it was like, what, 105 for Awakening? 108. Oh. Yeah, I figured that was gonna fail. I figured that Cosmos was gonna fail because I was Vice MVP with like 3 mil when I died, and like all the other people just died without even getting close to me. So I was like, oh, that's a fail. Oh, actually, before I start the next one, I'm pretty sure I have enough of. Yeah. Light, water, earth for sure. We'll stay at 0 because all of our Astra's gonna go for her. I'm pretty sure we have all the wind ones we need. I mean, we'll probably get more when I go have to farm for the Temperance Veritas, so that's fine. Yeah, for Awakening on all of them. 65 turns into 173. Then 95 turns into 203. Total those. Ideans, I think we have enough for both. Yeah, I have 123 for the star and 203 or 99 for the death. I was looking at my Frau ones, my double ones. Is it still? Yeah, it's 250 for the Veritas for that, so that's still the same. We do have. I don't think we have like too many of those for either of them. Oh, spoke too soon. We have 182 for death somehow. The star one's probably the one that's pretty low. Oh no, 111. Still pretty in there. Yeah, I think the biggest part that'll hold back is this part right here. Because I have to get 40 more after farming for Frau. But I definitely think I can at least get these two. Like this year. If not like all 3. Right. Right now we have to like actually get back into the coding thing. Yeah, I was trying to like sneak into a Cosmos before stream earlier, and I was trying out one of the full auto setups. Probably shouldn't have, honestly. I should have manualed my way through. But I was like, well, maybe, because it worked last night. But it's also because there's a bunch of people like killing it really quickly. I hate the Revan fights though. The Revan fights piss me off. It's like for even Diaspora, like I have enough damage to kill Diaspora, or like to have Diaspora stacks up at like technically like I can do it by 10 turns if I don't get hit with Petrify. And there was, I think 2 nights ago, there was one time it took me like 16 turns or something because I got hit with Petrify not once but twice. And I was like, you sack of shit. The only saving grace was I was able to keep my MVP on that one. Because it's been kind of sucky because recently the Diasporas have been slow to fill. So usually whoever joins in first tends to take MVP from me because by the time other people join, they already have like a like 4 mil honors, and then by the time the other team, like the rest of the people get through the wall to like start ramping, like they just get a shit ton. Even though last night I just got completely destroyed. The first guy who joined in got like 6.7 mil, and then like the guy who joined in after got like another 6 mil, and then I had like 5 mil. So I'm assuming that like the other half of the raid just didn't get any honors because that's a lot for only 3 of us. But yeah, makes me kind of sad. I want to try the snake Yandala setup. Well, to be honest, I want to make the shield sworn main hand. For dark and use that team setup. But it's also just because I want to be because I'm curious how the ultimate masteries will pan out next month. Okay, so we need to make it loop. And I need to make a remove line. Alright, so then it should be, yeah, this one, delete line. Alright, I need to test out theory. Bada, 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 bada. Oh, my bad. So this is what we've been working. This chicken Alfredo. Uh, but you guys can see my ads like when I don't have something I can just full auto. Brain dead full auto. Okay. I guess I do have to import daytime then. Give me end. Oh, because the year check is over here. All right. Okay. So then do this. Random Hololive note. They made a new world server for Minecraft, so members are interacting with each other in there. GP members and one of the in members fumbled their way into a marriage proposal due to the two of them not really knowing the other. You just get to know each other and you're already getting married. Holy goodness gracious, that's a manga right there. That's a manga prompt if I've ever seen one. It wouldn't be a Hololive Minecraft server moment worldwide if it wasn't two people accidentally proposing. Honestly, let's be real. I just need to pass the delete. Okay, yeah. So as long as they like write the whole thing it'll be fine. But if they write like just chicken, I'm pretty sure it'll just erase everything. Yeah. As long as they're specific, it'll run it. And then if they do the date should be the same. Yeah. This just needs to. Then well, the funny thing, they chose a couple of dedicated spots in the map and just stood there with a fixed PI, role playing a CCTV camera. Well, they did. That's pretty funny. Smart too. Honestly, it was pretty funny. Um, yeah, and then I need to put this up here. Anything that takes an input. To be fair, I think the exit tool just converts it to lower anyway. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we added the ability to remove a line, which, well, we'll test it. Will delt. I can't even spell. I already fixed that. Will delt every entry containing what you type, so please be specific. Alright, that works. Now we just need to do the loop. I should probably just have it in here. Oh. Awkward. I was wondering why it was flagging as incorrect, and it's because I had the the curly bracket instead of the regular parentheses. Yeah, because a continued check would be like at the end of everything. That's why it needs to be a function. All of this though. Yeah, because well, don't need to do this. Don't need to do this. Don't need to do this. Don't need to print this. So this is probably where the loop starts. Hmm. Oh, because I didn't. Okay, I messed up. I forgot to like have it do the actual flag. This needs to be. This is like the actual whole thing. Okay, there we go. All the jobs at the works with Michael's acting. Ralph a farmer. You know, the fact that they keep like reminding us about that makes me wonder if maybe one of the future events, like anniversary events, are gonna see us like turn them back into full prime arcs, like story wise. Because they've been bringing that up a lot recently. The Primarchs is like occupations. I don't think of this as like too long. I should break this down even further. I could probably like actually chunk this out even more. Like for instance, this could be a function. Like if choice equals new, run this function. But it seems a little short to make that its own. I mean, I'd probably take this all out and just turn this into a function, right? Granted, it would have to pass a lot of this stuff. Hmm. Because it would be probably just like path. Best. Then it also means I wouldn't have to do this for every single one of these. So it's a couple extra lines of code that I don't have to. Okay. Over here. The grab this. Oh. Delete. Oopsies. I have to really pass all. I guess it'll be fine. It looks a lot cleaner. It still does the same exact thing, and it really didn't save us like too many lines, but it looks a lot cleaner to have to like piece together. See if it works, I guess. It still works. And then here is supposed to just be file command. Like it works, so I don't really see a reason to not do it this way. It's a lot more streamlined. Are we done with this? I think we might be done. This can definitely be another fun. Yeah. So we made what? 2 more functions? Technically 3 because of the remove, but no, 3 more functions, right? Because we did the continue check, we did file name, and then we did command choice. Arguably probably could turn command choice into more functions, but I think it's a bit redundant. The only one that I would think of like is this one. Hmm. Because like what I'm debating, right, is if I should just make this one function or if I should just make the check one a function and then replace this, but it's just replacing like 2 lines. Oh, actually what I could do is Let's do this. To take file. And then it would also take sensor. Then it would be so this way it would be okay, so now we have an issue. Oh wait, it's no, this one's if it equals none. Right, if it equals none, you do this one, and then if it equals C, you do this one. I think it works though. Yeah, like it still works. And then now the main body is like way smaller, way better. 125 to 158. It's roughly around like 30 lines. This is what I mentioned before. A lot of times I make things do more than they should. Let me test to make sure the remove part still works though. I think with this we're actually done. Oh, I haven't checked. Oh wait, I need to test the loop also. I've kept testing the no, but I haven't tested the yes. All right, it works. It works. Okay, I think we're like actually done then. Extra. I don't know why this needs main directory, sub directory for. This is definitely the case of something I used to do that doesn't work anymore. Because it doesn't take those arguments for anything in here. Right. I could just do this. The list, text file, it's a text file. Nothing, nothing. File string. Yeah, and so this way it does everything I wanted to do, but everything is sectioned out nicer for testing. Oh, I should do a join path in here, right? Do this anymore. Because in this one, it's like we have the path equals this, but what I should do is take this out. Path equals this. Then I should make because it's just dot join, right? Yeah. So I'll just add this to this. Then we go over here. We don't need to pass these. And then this way. Oh, oops. Where did it? Oh, because I didn't remove it down here. I felt like I was forgetting something. It says I removed it from so many different things. I thought I had enough. Yeah. And then that, because like it's just unnecessary when there's a command that we can just use. Oh. I need to turn the meal project list into some sort of readme. Oh, I forgot to do the reconfirm. Hmm. Did I have something for that over here? I don't think so. Mm. I mean, I don't feel like it needs it specifically just because. Oh, maybe it should. Because. Hmm. Also, I think I'm just gonna make it do lower, honestly, on all the inputs. It'll just be easier. Oh, is that gonna be a problem for? Okay, no, it's not. That was my main concern. Like realistically, like I've thought about sorting it, right? But realistically speaking, this will never happen. The only reason it has 212 over 211 is because I manually entered 212. Realistic, like with as long as I don't add a way for them to custom put a date in, I don't have to have it sort because obviously the way it should work is it should be what do we call it? It should it should sort by numerically by date, right? But again, it's just the case that if you use it without them being able to custom set the date, it'll always be added on in numerical order. Yeah, I don't think the reconfirm is really all that necessary with the current way I have it set up. Hmm. Yeah, I think it'll be fine without the reconfirm. I think at this point now, it's just all that's left is just learning how to package it and messing with that, and we're basically done. Gracias por el agua. Honestly, I thought it was gonna take me a little longer to finish it up, and having broken it all up right into different things definitely helped. Uh, I think actually the big thing I should do is probably do hmm, this while choice not in choices. Please enter New York, stuff like that, right? Yeah, I could add the yes no check here to this one. So I don't think there's anywhere else. Yes. I'm making this more less than I need to. Uh, Grab this, go down here. Because this way it'll like do the check for yes and no, and then it'll return it with the lower anyway, so that I don't have to worry about it. Because like it does two birds with one stone, right? It'll check if the person has put in yes or no, and then it'll return. It'll lowercase it, right? And so like if they return yes and it is yes, then it'll still run through. I mean, we'll test it here in a second, but shouldn't. I imagine it shouldn't be a problem. Break time. We'll test it after. Yeah, I need to do another one for the command choice. And then after that, we'll be done. This is just in case, you know, they input the wrong thing. Oh. Come on, Leviathan. Give me that dagger, boy. Yeah, right. The Leviathan's gonna take like another 30 years before it gives me the last dagger for the 4th dagger. Oh, right. We have, what is it? Tales of Eternals comes up soon, right? With the rebalance and all that. Get the sweltering away. Alchemy Lab is on the 14th. Records of the 10 is on the 19th. Which should also bring about the rebalance for the Eternals, which hopefully will be pretty nutty. New story event on the 26th. Rabomi rerun, I think? In April. Or in February. And then in April is the light favor. Oh, it's kind of funny though. If you try to use the free sword from the event, it looks so weird when you main hand it. Like if you're using a skin that displays the weapon, because because like it's a two-handed sword, right? But your MC wields it in one hand, so it looks really weird because they put the grip where the MC holds the sword like really choked up high, like you would if you were two-handing it, and it kind of just makes it look like he's like holding on to the back of the blade instead because of how close they put it, and it just looks so weird. At least on Relic Buster, it looked weird. There might be some other ones where it looks fun. Jack Sword actually doesn't look too bad for, but I don't use a skin on anything. I don't use a skin that shows the weapon on anything. I think for the most part, most people don't, unless they. I think the only classes I've seen where people don't use the actual skin, like, well, don't use the skin, and they're like high ranked, is like stuff like Glorybringer or Kengo and stuff. You know, stuff that people would really like to design. I don't use it on Viking because I like the way Viking looks. Personally, I just don't use Viking a lot because I don't have the class champion weapon. But oh, I should have put Jack in instead of. Ah, it's fine. I haven't taken Jack for a test drive yet. I came to realize that with like I don't even think I need this stuff, but it would be fine in general because you get like an extra 10%, right? Starting charge bar boost when you get his special EMPs. But since I have Uriel, if I just use like Uriel, him, Alex, plus another 10% bar, like something that else gives him like 10%, I can have him turn one use a skill 3 to go into his ramped up mode. I've seen a lot of people using Omnyoji setups for that to get him like up and at him in the first turn. Well, a mix of like Omnyoji and Pandemonium. Like they'll do like Pandemonium, Alex, skill 3, Omnioji's Celestial Genesis, and that plus his special EMP I think gets him to 100% turn 1. So that way he can just start being a menace right off the rip. I have to mess around with him a little bit more. Unfortunately, I don't think he's. I think because it's just the way his kit works. Even though he's a strong character, he's not very good for OTK. Oh, I finally saw someone using the Wind Girl in a setup. They were using it on Bennu. She dealt like respectable damage, honestly. I just don't know if the setup they used was the best one for her. Because she's more of like a auto-focused person. I mean, she does have 5 hit. Well, I guess like skill supplement, yeah. Because she 5 hits and when she's targeted, she activates her one. I don't know. I feel like she's still better if you do her in like what Summer Galleon, Yukata Vania setup, like auto setup, because of her flurries. I don't know. I still maintain that her kit seems weird. Or well, her passive. I think her kit's fine. I think that second passive is just weird to have. I think it's the case that she'd probably be fine with what is it with Petra? Anything that gives like dodge. So that way, while she has sub all, she could like dodge something. It's just that getting sub all every technically 5 turns, because her 2 is on a 5 turn cooldown. Uh, on some fights, it's probably not a good idea because she's going to take a lot of damage if she does that on like a Omen or something. And I mean, in another case, it like maybe with guard, maybe there's probably like situations where you use it and then you guard or something, so that way she can like tank because it's like guard plus 50% earth damage lowered. I don't know. I feel like she would have had probably more uses if they also gave her earth switch on it. Because I probably would have like taken her into some elementless fights with that. Yeah. It is nice that for full auto at least that she ends her cooldown for her 3 on her Ogi, because one of the videos I watched was using it full auto on the Bennu, and she cast her 3 just to Ogi, but eventually it was like a net loss of 0 because she just got it back next turn. I wonder if there's a character that for Wind. Is there a character in Wind that gets bonuses for someone hitting a buff skill? There isn't, right? Like something a la Uriel? Probably not. No, because I think. Yeah, no, because it would be like the Primarchs, and then I think Raph is just Ogi. Yeah. Wind ally charge attack. Would have been kind of interesting if instead of charge attack they made him like the buff version, right? Like Uriel gains stack based on people casting red skills. Like it would have been kind of interesting if they gave Raph like people casting buff skills gives him stacks. Hmm. Oh well. He's what he. Hmm. I wonder what it would be if I just used like you kind of Vanya or Raphael just to stack a bunch of echoes and then just let her flurry and see what happens. I still don't think she'd pump like really high numbers though. I don't know if Galleon is the best it's the best fight to show off Edgeon considering that he wants something attacking so he can dodge it. I haven't seen too many people showing their stuff after the third skill unlock. Oh. Oh, I guess one of these days. Shit. Wait, do I have enough guns to? I think I have enough guns to do a sig free setup, but I don't know if I have enough anything else for it. 'Cause I have like 4 guns. I think I'm like 2 off from 5th gun. Totally unnecessary, but you know. No. When the replacement for Halloween Lich in the setup is Ultimate Friday, I don't have her. That's always been like my issue with Siegfried is I don't have like half the crap they want you to use for the fights. One of these days I just need to get Sleepy Potato. I should probably do that. I should probably get Sleepy Potato at some point. But there's a lot of setups I've seen that use him like his regular, right? His like not full limit break version in the front line. I should probably just do that one day. Petra, who I don't have. Friday on Fridays. Oh, I have Shion. I don't have Sleepy Potato. Don't have Sleepy Potato. Don't have Sleepy Potato. My kingdom for a fucking thing that doesn't use Sleepy Potato. Don't have Vayne. Don't have LWR. Don't have fully transcend. Oh, pain. I just don't have like any of the setups for it. At least the ones that they say for guaranteeing a blue chest. Oh. Hmm. I don't have. Yeah, I don't have transcended neon. What a lot of these builds want. I guess I'm just gonna have to like put some sort of scuffed ass team together for it. and give it a try. Alright, break time over. Alright. Did it change? So I gotta run a test. There. Oh, because I hadn't updated this to be a shorter version of continue. That is a good thing to test, though. I haven't actually tested that. Why is it not working now? Oh, see, this is why you test things. This is why you test things. I am so glad that I had that little fumble before. Hmm. I guess this has to be inside of this loop. Well, no. Why is it? Okay, yeah. I figured that wasn't gonna work. Alright, good to know that my loop working as I'm hoping. Oh, I guess I just have to like check it in here then. You know what this means? Function time. Surprise, I was lurking the whole time. Thank you for the lurk. How's it going, Virus? Have your Java excursions been going smoothly? I think I spelled that wrong. No, I didn't spell it wrong correctly. I don't know why everything looks like I'm spelling it wrong to me. Slacking the whole day. Been in meetings and responding to some emails. Oh, not the meeting email combo. That is. Oh, that makes for a snooze day. I feel that though. Logging into do some progress tracking works. Mood. Honestly, you gotta finagle the game any way you can. Respectable, respectable. Yeah, it always like, bruh. I swear, sometimes they choose like instinctually higher ups just know when people are busy, and then they're just like, we're gonna have a meeting, and I'm just like, I got shit to do. What do you mean we're having a meeting? That is an hour of my time I cannot be wasting just hearing you yap. What is this nonsense? When I used to, I was working at my last job. That was, they always knew when. There's just, I just show up and they'd be like, all right, we got a meeting this morning, and I'm like, y'all don't know, do y'all not remember how much shit I have to get done today? You're trying to take one hour out of my valuable 4 hours just so we can sit there and just talk about shit again? Like, some of us have things to do in here and not a lot of time to do it. It was fine though. I just treated it like an hour of free pay. And this which doesn't need to be here either. This should be here. Because I can just make it return the lower up here. That means we also don't need this in here, because it'll just check it in the other function. Oh, and we're making it even slimmer. Yo, actually making progress. Okay, with this it should work. Hopefully. Test this again. It keeps making it loop back to here, which means it'll just infinitely loop like this, and I don't know why. It's doing that. Oh, I guess it's because this needs to be outside of the loop, doesn't it? Well, no, because then if they no, because it needs to be in the loop. Hmm. I don't understand why it's like re-asking this question. Like it shouldn't re-ask that question. Wait, no, something. Oh, I know what's going on. I never updated this one. So it's just gonna keep looping because the flag will remain true. Yep. Checks out. Makes sense. I'm like sitting here so confused why I kept like just looping to it, which means that some of the previous ones would have worked, but I still like this better. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was just the thing. I forgot to change this. All right, now I just need to do checks for some of the other stuff. I need the check for the command choice. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, yeah. And then we make command check. Yeah, because this will return the lower. God, I don't know why everything feels like I'm spelling it wrong and it's right. What is going on, bro? Every time I'm like coding a bunch, it's just like I hit a point where I'm like I'm just second guessing all the regular words that I'm typing in because I'm like, this is wrong. This is wrong. Like choice looked wrong to me. Command looked wrong to me. It's just okay. Okay, so we do have a command check for the command choice. We have the check for the choice. Uh, um, I think those are the only choices that need to be checked. Wait, where's the continue one? That one also needs the yes. Okay, that one does have the yes check. Then we have the yes check here. That means I don't need to be doing all this fancy shit up here. Because it's returning. There it is. I knew there was another one somewhere. Do I have it? I there was a nagging feeling in the back of my head that I had forgotten another spot for that. We know it works. I don't need to test it. That's another one that needs a check. Okay, so we got the check for this. And then the check for the number for the dictionary. Oh, never mind. Here we go. I already did. Look at me. Past me was already 5 steps ahead. Our month number is not in months. Please enter numeric value. Let's just test that just to make sure that works. Wait, what happened to the... Hmm? Oh, hmm. Hmm? Hmm? Where did the 13th come from? It did something with this 13. Which month would you like to... Oh, because it doesn't... Oh, I get what's going on. Because over here, it still saves the answer as the 13. That's what's going on. I haven't had to deal with the month one in a while. Cool. Yeah, see, the problem is here. So what I should do then is, instead of this being here, this should be month. And then what it should return is the new month number with the month attached from the dictionary. And that should solve the problem. Yeah, that solved the problem. Okay, that problem solved. The other issue is that I came to realize that this file not found error means I need to do a try except method. Mm. Okay, so it has to be, the try has to be here. Did it again, I hit the curly brackets. Hmm? Oh, because it's in. I don't even want them to be able to create it or. Hmm. It would just be the fact that I use that twice when it makes me turn it into a function. Yeah, I should. It's kind of funny because it's kind of like I'm kind of doing. I think this is why leaning towards classes was meals is or what's already in it. Okay, that's this. Yes. Continue. Oh. Works so good. Works so good. Gotta make sure the no works as well. Oh. I was like, make sure the no works. Oh, the no works in the first one. Yeah, I've known it's worked. Okay, so we have it in case like they don't realize that the month they're trying to do already exists. Realistically speaking, I could probably do like a month check thing where it would it would uh like it would check through the file names, right? Like it would look at like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then it would toss that into the dictionary and be like, do any of these match what month it is? If no, then create it. But I think I'd rather just leave that up to user input. Teach you a lesson. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to do before I move over to the packaging thing. I think it's fine, honestly. Ain't nowhere my hair is that long. Okay, it's not. It's just one hair that broke. That's yeah. I think that's good enough because like it'll still tell you that the file doesn't exist. So and it'll still ask you want to keep using the program. And if you say yes, then you can just type new and it'll just make the file right for the month. So that's not like a big deal. Yep. I think that's good. I think it is good enough. Time to learn how to package. This is probably going to be a bit of a doozy. A doozy do. I'm curious if the MOOC teaches you that. I know the MOOC, like I think it's the very last part, has you basically make your own game. I'm assuming it's not very complicated, but I'm like, in regards that I don't think it'll, like, maybe it'll give you pictures and stuff. I don't know. But I'm assuming in that case, it should probably teach you how to package it. I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be pretty interesting to go learn. Ah. This tutorial uses project name using it should example the people follow for packaging. I guess we'll put it in side project then. Uh, S. Get rid of this. Okay. Following file structure. Speaking of new folder though, I did reinstall New World yesterday because I had been made aware that apparently they did some sort of big revamp for it. And so I like reinstalled it to try to like see what was going on. And I was kind of like caught off guard because when I last played, right, it was a case of like you can just make your character be whoever. But there's like starting archetypes now. Now that, you know, basically it'll be like it kind of dictates your starting weapons and like a couple bonuses you get, but you can still kind of make your character be whatever. It's just a case of, you know, starting points to get it up and running. Kind of cuts out some of the I guess choice paralysis or just choice overwhelming that happens at the beginning, right? Which honestly, fair, acceptable. Can't really say anything about it. I think all around it's pretty good. But they added seasonal servers a la not, I wouldn't say quite like BDO. Because they seem closer in to something like a seasonal whatchamacallit, they seem like more like a seasonal, like kind of like a Diablo style of seasonal, right? So like, because like the servers apparently have like some sort of special rules involved. Like the current one is PvP focused, so at level 15 everybody's just automatically flagged for PvP, and I'm kind of curious how it'll pan out because I haven't played on like a PvP server style thing for an MMO in a long time because I don't really have the patience for just trying to mind my own business and getting ganked. But there are rewards for playing on the server, like skins and stuff. So I'm kind of gonna give it a try a little bit. So there might be some New World videos, or not videos, but streams. I was like, I don't know anywhere near enough to do videos. I mean, I guess I could do like a scuffed new player, but I don't know. It'd be pretty fun, especially because like, you know, since I spent money, I spent like $5 on it, $5 or $10. I bought it when it was on sale. The base game. Unfortunately, I won't have access to everything because of because uh I don't have the DLC, the new one they did. They have the mounts and all that. If the revamp is like fun enough, I guess I'll just wait for a sale and grab the X pack. The issue I had with New World was that it used to blue screen my computer. It was one of the main reasons I stopped playing it. There was like I used, because I had like a month, I think. Well, no, less than a month. I think like about a week and a half that I had been playing the game, like at night, you know, for like 2 or 3 hours at night, kind of just fiddling my way through. And uh but then I would try to, whenever I was going to try to play it again the following week, the problem was that it kept blue screening my computer even with OBS closed. Like it wasn't a problem with OBS. I don't know what was going on. So so yeah, so it was just really weird. So then I just uninstalled it. I uninstalled it, reinstalled it like 3 times, tried to do a couple of fixes that I could look up. Nothing really nothing really worked. So I just uninstalled it. I went like, well, I guess I'll just play it never then. And then I decided to reinstall it, and so it works again. So there might be a little bit of New World finagling in the future potentially. Kind of just depends how I feel about it. Well, in the future, as in like in between this gap of having no games that I feel like playing, leading into Monster Hunter Wilds while I'm doing the move. So you know, caveats. All right, so reading the pack. Oh, so, new text document. Let the readme. The license. Let me make sure. Oh, okay, so using dotted module this. Oh, I think this is what I've been using anyway. Design the collection. modules, from handling of sound files and sound data. Need to create and maintain a growing collection of version between various software. There are also many different operations you might want to perform on sound data, such as mixing, echo, applying, creating an artificial. In addition, you will be the possible structure packet. Initialize the sound package, the package. On importing the packet, Python search this path. This loads the module sound effects. Echo must be referenced. Full name. Wow, so it goes sound dot effects, then the name of the file. The build backend determines how your project will specify its configuration, including metadata, information about the project, for example, the name and tags that are displayed. Input file. Build backends have levels of function, whether they support building extensions. To choose one that suits your needs and preferences. You can choose from a number. Christ, it's been raining all day. Choose a number of backends. This tutorial uses Hatchling by default. It'll work identically with setup tools, but okay. So for Hatch, unified command line tool, Python package developers configure version specify dependencies for and publish packages. Plugin systems allows setup tools is a collection of enhancements to Python distribution that allow you to more easily build and distribute Python distributions, especially ones that have dependencies on others. It provides a simple package. Provides a simple way to create and upload pure Python packages and modules to making generate a configuration file. Quickly set up a build source dish. Plan to upload them. Requires Python 3, but you can use distribute modules for Python 2 as long as they can be imported. 3. Modern Python package manager uses Pummel for project metadata. We're going to be using Hatch. Tells the build front-end tools like pip and build which backend to use for your project. Below are examples of common build. Check your backend's own documentation for details. The requires key is list of packages that are needed to build your package. The front end should install them automatically when building your package. Should always include your backend's package and might have other build time dependencies. The build backend key Python object that front ends will use to perform the build. Both of these values will be provided by the documentation for your build backend or generated by its command line interface. We no need for you to customize settings. Additional configuration to the build to be in a toolset or in a special file defined by the build example when using build back. Additional configuration may be added to setup dot or setup. And then your build allows the tools to locate and use these automatically. Alright, I want it. Enter the following content. have to read more studying, more knowledge expansion. As long as it only considers numbers, periods, underscores. Also must not already be taken on. Update this with your username for the version is the package version. Authors, specify name and email for each author. Also list maintainers in the same format. Description is a short one-sentence summary of the package. Is a path to a file containing a detailed description of the package. Empty is a common pattern. There also is a more advanced table for derived TOML guide. Requires Python. Gives a version of Python supported by your project. An installer like pip will look back through older versions of packages until it finds one that has a matching Python version. Gives the index and pip some additional metadata about your package. In this case, the package is only compatible with Python 3 and is OS dependent or independent. It always include at least which versions of Python your package works on and which operating systems your package will work on. A list of classifiers. Gotta go down to the O's. Oh, whoa, whoa, it's Matt. So magic. The license is the SPDX, a license expression of your package. Bring the valid SP. Definitely gonna have to read that. Especially if I wanted to put something out more. License files is the list of glob relative to the directory OML is located. Why does that have a square bracket? Zeros lets you be to It's important for every package uploaded to the Python package license users to install your program the terms under which they can use your package. For help picking a license, see chooselicense.com. Once you have chosen a license, open license and enter the license. Yeah, you should. Oh, all right. Well, at least for like the meal plan thing, I don't really care. That'd be open whatever. I think for the Grambler one, I'll probably like actually look through the different through the different through the different licenses to see one, because that's when I actually plan on spending a hefty amount of time on trying to get working. Most build backends automatically include license files in the packages. Backends see your backends details include the path to license and license file. Build backend supports PEP 639. Will be automatically included in the package. Files listed above all be included automatically in your source distribution file. Next up is to generate packages for the package. These are archived of Python package and yep. Show you the letters. Hyper. I think I tried running this and it didn't work because of bad syntax. Yeah. Probably means I just don't have something installed like I'm. Hmm. Yeah, figure that. Oh. Hmm. Because we have pip. Because I checked it earlier, right? Like pip version. Right? Yeah. Pip 24.2. I'm guessing it was the dash M was causing the problem. Hmm. This minus M thing is a problem. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Wait. Huh. I forgot about those. Yeah, I can't run. What? Oh my god, can I stop holding shift where I don't need it? I'm so used to like uh So used to having to do the underscores. I ran the line for it. So bro, I haven't messed with command line in so long. I've like forgotten everything about it. That actually makes me kind of mad. I used to be a fucking wizard. I used to be a wizard. Tutorial. Oh, right. That's why. Hmm. I have to open like a thing. I swear one of the things that kind of annoys me is that even with all these like advancements with Windows, like when you're trying to like deal with things, it still just opens 20 different fucking things instead of just having the UI transition in the same. And it's just like you guys really couldn't figure out how to make that work, huh? variable. Apparently does not. I remember doing more complicated shit, and that was like way easier than whatever this is. Lights and where did it install this? It is not where it is installed. This is more of a pain than what it needs to be. Stuff they didn't really teach you. The stuff they didn't really teach you in either of the courses would have been nice. Was like setting this up, that it works in the command line.
Hmm?
Worked just fine before, and then now it's saying it's not defined. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Oh wait, because because it opened it already. That's why. Yeah, I would like have this, but this is a command prompt, and I don't want to accidentally like show something that I'm not supposed to. I shouldn't be showing. So unfortunately, it's not going to be very exciting. Wait, does it work in here? No. No. Okay, so it doesn't work in there. Good to know. Yeah, you would think that. Oh well, whatever. What does it want me to do? That also. to the thing. Probably should have done that from the get-go. Mm. Nice. Hmm. Hmm. This is gonna be definitely a lot more of a pain in the ass than I was expecting. Hmm. I forgot to turn on the second timer, but we're on break time anyway. Paying attention to the clock. Hmm. Oh, maybe I need to add like the actual thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll just pick up from this tomorrow. Goodness, this is definitely gonna take a while to like navigate in and out. Goodness gracious. All right, at least we got this done. The rest of this is gonna be fun. Quotations. Let's see. How much of this can I just close most of it and revisit it later. Yeah. Tomorrow is going to be an eventful day of just mindlessly reading and trying and testing. Because the issue now is that it doesn't want to. I added it to the environment thing, but apparently that's not enough. That did that. This one. I'll toss and go all the way down to where the projects are. Probably won't fix it, but we'll test out tomorrow, like what to fix and what not to fix. It's definitely gonna be a bit of a pain of just navigating in and out of it though. It is page. A page. Uh Being so lost while navigating command line makes me sad because I used to be really good at it. I used to just mess around in command line just for shits and giggles back when I was getting my associate's degree. Like I could perfectly like manually execute things, but I just do it in command line just because it's good. Yeah, this is probably gonna take me a couple days to like really figure out. Oh wait, today's patch Guild Wars. Right. They do be do. The Guild Wars 2 whatchamacallit? The Guild Wars 2 patch day. But yeah, hopefully once we figure out the packaging thing. Because I'm gonna just follow the tutorial for it, for the one they have, and then we're gonna like scuff our way through trying to build this together in a package and see how it works. Oh, but yeah, now I'm annoyed at myself for allowing myself to let all those skills depreciate just because, to be fair, I just haven't had a reason to use them. Like, command line is like one of those things where it's like if you're not dealing with it with like internal computer stuff, you don't have a reason to use it on a daily basis. So it becomes really easy to kind of just forget uh to forget how to use it kind of deal. Hmm. Question is, do I want to ram my head against this for 2 hours tonight? The answer is probably not. But I hadn't expected to be done with like the script side of things this quickly. Like I honestly thought it would have taken me the rest of the day stream and the night stream to like get this done. But I can definitely tell that doing doing trying to like figure this out at like 3 hours from now is not, I'm not gonna be particularly effective. Like that much is, that's not even up for debate. So, you know what that means? The gaming stream I gypped you guys. Yes. Oh my god. Like I was gonna stream last night for like something for gaming, right? Because I was thinking like doing the bear and breakfast thing or whatever. But like I don't know what happened. My brain just completely just died off. It was so dead. It was so fried. It was literally just like, yeah, we're not doing anything for the rest of today, buddy. To be fair, I'd kind of been feeling like I should take like a night stream off at least to just potate. But then I was just like, how do I? But I'd always just be like, well, I don't really do anything enough during the day to warrant it. Is what I tell myself. Not to mention, it was coming off of a weekend, but over the weekend I had to do some stuff. So I guess like Monday evening, my brain finally went like, bro, we got nothing. We got nothing. We're not doing anything. You better sit down, get comfy. I think I spent most of last night just staring at the Grand Blue wiki at teams, not even fully understanding it. And then like slowly like understood some. I was just staring at stuff all night last night. I was just watching random videos. I don't even remember half of what I watched. I think I was like watching, I think I ended up watching just a bunch of like people doing custom paint and kit bashes for like Warhammer figures and Gundam models and stuff like that. So it's just, so stuff that I don't have to think, I don't have to pay attention. I'm just like watching. And it's just like, I don't know, it was such a weird thing. It was a state that I haven't been in before. I was trying to think if I've ever like had a time where my brain just gave up. And honestly, like I can't recall. I don't even think even when I was studying for like my associate's degree, I had this problem. And I don't inherently think it's because of the coding thing, honestly. I mean, maybe it might be because, like, to be honest, when I was doing my associate degree, that stuff was like all really easy to me. But like, I mean, some of the programs took a bit for me to figure out, but once I figured out how to do it, it was really easy. For the coding thing, I have to actually like put a decent amount of brain power to thinking about what I'm doing. So maybe that's why. Because even at night, like I'll be laying in bed thinking about like what I could do to change to the code and stuff and like what needs to be done. So it's like I kind of don't give myself a break. But yeah, hopefully once if I can get this packaged up, that will be mission accomplished, right? Well, we will check off the first thing of the timeline that I've set for myself, which was getting one of the side projects finished. After that, probably go back to the MOC course. Probably do another couple parts. Probably speed through a little bit of it. Probably not do as many of the exercises depending on like what's being taught. And then go to whatchamacallit, go to basically could more than likely completely upend the Grand Blue calculator. Mostly because I want to remake it. I don't want it to just be... But I'm not going to completely upend it. Like, I'm not just going to go in, Control, Delete, right? Like, I'm just going to plan out what I want, like, the full calculator to do in the future. And then we'll piece together how we want to handle that, whether we want to do, you know, object-oriented programming, or if I want to do just what I basically did here. But it's got a couple of different things, like... I have to decide if I want to do it in save it in CSV format, or do a dictionary and just save it and just go back and forth and stuff like that. I think the CSV format's probably the easiest way to handle it. So I'll probably just end up doing that. So I'll have to like write up a class for that and import it in. I don't know if I want to do object-oriented programming versus just doing like this, right? We just have like a main function and then you just have all these other functions, and then just leave like classes for stuff like the text file and CSV files and stuff like that. Decisions. All right, I think I'm gonna end a little early though. I need to go take a whatchamacallit. Oh, look at that, and it lined up with the end of it. But go take stock of the kitchen, see what I need to do, if I need to make any food. I don't think I have to. I'm pretty sure there's still plenty of like leftovers, but I think I'm gonna eat. It's probably another day of rice or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Today was like kind of a bit less, you know, I guess interactive, because I think we got like halfway through stream and then it was like, then I had to sit there and be like, oh, I now need to like just read a bunch of documents, which is probably what's going to happen tomorrow and then for the rest of this week. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. It was Nifty. Hope you have a good day. It was like Nifty. Hope you're so stay safe. Stay hydrated. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.